the cheers, okay?
Yup, it's a long life.
It's a long life.
Cheers, big ears.
Cheers, big ears. Salud.
Couldn't chug it
Obviously, that's it's still cold.
with my throat.
I guess I'm the only one who chugged it. All right, that's the intro of the new episode. So this is an episode of Drunken Public, home edition. Hanging on my parents. I don't know how this came about, but they wanted to come on the show and drink some good beers.
Oh, your mother started
I
making
didn't say
fun of
anything.
me.
I didn't make fun
And
of
that's
you.
how it came about.
I said they don't have 40s for you. They drink all these fine beers.
Just being a wise ass is how this whole thing started.
So we had a few beer selections on here. We got some of my favorite breweries on here. We have Noble Ray on my far left. They're one of their sours. Then you got Community, their funnel cake beer, which is I like it a lot, but some people don't. Then my favorite brewery of all time, Manhattan Projects. We got the Pilsner, and then we got their Plutonium coconut stout. Which is
You'll like
delicious.
that one.
And then we have one we haven't tried yet. It's called Black. What's that? Butty?
Yeah, but hey,
Bidet? That's all right. Triple X, their 30th, I guess.
Really? It's like booty.
That's what I saw, but that's why I don't want to say that.
Oh. That's black booty.
So, you guys, I said over the phone during that same conversation, I said that we had an episode, we could make an episode of us trying shitty beers. And you guys didn't like that comment very well.
I took it as an insult.
It did hurt your feelings.
But I still drink. I like.
But explain what you are calling shitty beers.
Yeah.
That hurt his feelings.
Skunky Mexican lager.
Skunky.
Skunky beers.
Called it skunky.
It is a skunky beer. So you
grew up on this.
I know. I still drink it. I was drinking it last night. I was drinking Coronas. It's not like I won't drink it, but it's a big difference. And I've said this before. When you go to Mexico and drink it straight from over there, it tastes a lot sweeter, smoother, like a real lager does. Then when it gets over here,
It's watered down.
maybe a little bit watered down, but mostly because the glasses they use gives it a lot of off flavors where you get that skunky smell and flavor to the beer.
Yeah, a lot of places, in other
Wait,
words,
you're
countries.
saying that the glass is what gives it that flavor?
A lot of it has to do with the glass, yes, partly. A big portion of it. It degrades the light degrades the beer over time. So that's where you get those lager off flavors where you call it skunky flavors.
Okay.
So that's what I mean by that. Then you have your Millers and your Coors Lights and Bud Lights. It tastes like water. But they all serve their purpose. You still get drunk drinking it. So I still drink them. I drink them all. But they're considered, for people who drink craft beer, low quality beers. I say shitty beers. But I still like them.
That's why you gotta drink more of those to get a
Sometimes,
buzz.
yeah. Sometimes, this Modelo's is probably the lightest beer we have. It's a 4% beer, if that. Let me see. Who's gonna say on there?
Maybe on top.
But it'd be lucky to be a 4% beer. 4.5 at if we want to be stretching it. But that's the lightest beer we have here. Our Noble Ray, I think, is a 5.2. Community's another 5-point beer. The two Manhattan Projects are over 5%. I want to say the Plutonium is 6% beer. And I think the Pilsner is a 5% beer. Yeah, 6.2 and the Pilsners are 5.3. And they're better. They taste better.
Now, why is that? Because the beers are made here in Texas?
Partly local. They're made from local breweries here. They're made fresh. The craft beer scene has more liberty to put better materials on it. Not better materials, but I should better ingredients.
Yeah, plus since it's over here in Texas, it doesn't have far to travel. In other words, you got other beers that's coming from different countries.
Mm-hmm.
So that's distance right there. So that's going to make a big difference in the taste. This is the reason why I know, as far as anything dealing with beers, it's not going to taste the same if it comes here.
All local, like smaller breweries. Except for this one's not local, but it's a smaller brewery. So it's all going to taste good. So that's that. And then we have different styles here, which we all drank the same styles growing up. You drink a 40, which is a malt-based beer. And then you have Coronas, which is Heineken's Coronas. Well, not Heineken's, but Coronas, Modelo's, Sol, or
Dos Equis.
or lagers,
Yeah.
Mexican, quote unquote Mexican lagers. And then you have our Belgium lagers, which is our Heineken's and
What about the German?
Stella. Belgium, it's kind of the same thing. Belgium, and people might say it's not, but it's the styles because it's so close together. Belgium, Germany, Austria, they have a
Yeah,
similar
quality
style.
type,
Mhm.
yeah.
But those are all like your European lagers, and then you have your Guinness and things like that. So we all drink things like that, but these are all different kind of takes on that. We don't have any lagers here. We do have a sour, but we have mostly ales, pilsner, and 2 different versions of a stout. And we're gonna try it. So I want to get. What I'm really excited to get your guys' take on the sour over there in the far right, or the far
Sour.
left. It's that pink one, which is a phenomenal glass of pink tuxedo blonde or sour blonde, and it's a beautiful glass. It's a beautiful Mr. Say artwork. It's funny. Noble Ray, reason I like Noble Ray a lot is because what they do is they have stackable cans. So see how he has his face here. You stack the can on top of it, now his face shows.
Oh,
that's
Builds
it.
an image.
Yeah, they do that with all their cans. It's stackable, just to have a little quick image, and it's pretty fun. And they're a brewery that likes trying new things, and sometimes they don't succeed, and when they do, they produce solid beers.
So where are they from in Texas?
They're in Dallas, so all of these 3 are in Dallas.
Oh, okay.
I tried to get some other ones, but I didn't have any Fort Worth in my house. And I wanted to go to Turning Point to get some of their beers, but I was also running late this morning, so.
I take it those come in bottles too?
No, all canned. Everything here from these 3 breweries are all canned.
Oh, so they don't sell anything dealing with bottles?
No, it's canned and it's either kegs. You find the kegs and that's it.
Those are the only size cans that they have? Or they
Yeah.
have like
No, you're not gonna get like a 16 ounce or the tall boys and stuff like that.
Yeah. Because if it's something I'd like, that's what I'm looking to see.
Get tall boys. I don't think you're gonna like this one.
No.
I'm not a big fan of the sour scene. It's really, really popular for people who like sour candy, like tart stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Want to finish that?
Oh, what's that? He said make sure there's nothing in there.
As much as possible because we didn't bring any water, so you could, because you don't want to.
You know the sink is right there. I could just
That's good.
rinse it
That's
off.
good there, buddy. What about that sour stuff? Come on now.
I'll take the most of it.
All right,
Can you
Kate.
put that down over there?
What beer that when we were growing up, I'm trying to remember.
Colt
You-
45.
No, you don't see anymore.
Coke.
Now, what I started up drinking,
What did you?
the first
Okay,
beer I ever drank was a Budweiser, and I tasted it at the age of 10.
mine was Beck's.
Yeah,
That's a good
I
beer.
went from, let me see, I try to remember what I went from Budweiser, drinking 40s. Then as I started getting a little older, I started to drink Colt 45s, Guinness Stout, which is my favorite, Slits Malt Liquor, Schaefer Beer. These are the things I started trying, different things. Boone's Farm, different type of
I don't think
liquors.
Boom Farm's around anymore.
Boone's Farm's not a beer.
Well, it's liquor. I mean, as far
But
as
we're
what I got
talking
from the
about
liquor
beer.
store. Well, it's part of the liquor store. Yeah, man. Jesus Christ. I'll tell you about what I was drinking.
I asked you about the beer. What beer do you remember that's not on?
So for people who always look, who meet me and say I'm always a strickler, I'm always a hard ass, And then I do the same to her. She always wonders why I'm a hard ass because she's a hard ass on things.
Yes, yes, it's me. Yes, it's a smart ass, man. Everything I say, you got a wise ass about it.
Okay.
What are you drinking?
What was I drinking?
Yeah, what is your journey of beer?
My journey. Bex was the first because.
Finish mine.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I was going to catch up.
Your list is gonna keep going because you went to Japan, you went to Vietnam
okay.
beer.
Oh. No, you just wanted to throw it how you were a
Yeah,
traveler.
They were good beers.
So Bex,
And then.
Presidente.
Yes, of course, Presidente. And then on my own, because those were the drinks I would pick up at the parties. You know, when family had parties, you just grab a beer or something when they're not looking, and everybody's so happy they don't see. But on my own was Budweiser, OE, and then from
Talking
there.
about OE, that's not a beer either.
Yeah, well, OE is it? Old English?
Isn't that? I'm thinking about
That's the
E&J.
40s.
I'm thinking about E&J. My bad. I was thinking about E&J.
No, if you had $1.50, you get a 40.
Nah, I was thinking about.
He's thinking of something, yeah, but
I was thinking about E&J. No, I was thinking about E&J.
Yeah,
I was thinking about E&J.
Olise.
That's not a beer.
OE and
That's still not a beer. It's a malt liquor.
But still, you presented it up here.
To us, we
anyway.
wasn't thinking about liquor, malt liquor. We just knew it as a beer.
We talked about this. I took a road trip to Austin recently. We talked about malt liquors and how I still can't fathom how you can make malt liquor and sell it for like 85 cents. It was $1 when I was a kid, but back in the days it was like 65 cents.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
For 40s.
For 40?
40s?
No,
No.
it was like $1.25.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. When they first came,
$25.50.
so when you look up the history of the malt liquor,
Oh, you're talking about the history as far as when it started, but you're looking at the year.
I'm talking about like as I got older, it was $1.50. Like it gets more expensive as time goes on, but it's still as compared to other beer like this. A single one of this is a couple of like a $2 beer.
Yeah.
Still, but that how you gonna get triple the size of this for $1?
I don't know. I mean, we went in there. If you had $2, you could buy a pack of smokes and your 40, and you were done.
Or 40 and a couple of cups.
No, we didn't use cups. We asked for a paper bag and you wrap
Because you
it.
guys were dirty. We got cups.
No. First of all,
I drank my own 40. I never shared with nobody.
I don't play that pass the
that
bottle.
pass the
I
bottle,
don't know
no.
where your mouth been at, man. Right.
You get your own money, get your 40.
Unless it was your girl that you was with or whatever, that's it. But as far as you playing, hey, take a.
No.
You better have a cup because I'll pour it in for you. I pour a little amount and that's it. So babysit on it because I'm not gonna be playing
When
this.
it's little now.
Pass
You
it.
get sick.
Yeah, well.
So this is the pink
Drink
tuxedo.
slow. Drink real slow, bro.
So this is a pink tuxedo. We're not chugging this.
Head up, man.
So what do you guys think?
You already know what I think.
It's
Well, let's just say everybody has their own
We'll do it
opinion.
again.
That's true. Everybody does have their own opinion. So out of all the sours I have in my apartment right now, I have a bunch of sours even though I don't like the style. They're just good to have when people want to try out for the show. But this is the less tart of all the sours I have.
it's almost like heading towards like when you have like apple ciders or something like that.
It's good, yeah. Good
Yeah. Like it's been like it's kind of flat. Like it's been there a while. You're drinking it kind of like a coolish warm.
At first, when I was drinking it, it was like, oh, it's gonna taste good. It's the aftertaste.
That
the
sour,
after-
the tartness
the
that hit you?
last swallow, you're like, whoa. For me, I don't really drink that. I don't eat sour candy. I'm not into.
See,
So for me,
no one eats sour candy in this house.
no. No
Sours
such
and amber.
thing.
No, sours like sour candy.
No.
Only when he goes to the movies. He likes the sour power.
Oh yeah, those little.
Oh, it's not really sour. It's just sugar with a little bit of like pinch of like.
Oh, so
Yeah,
then what's
yeah.
considered sour candy?
That's something that make your
Warheads.
eyes squint.
Yeah, like
That make your eyes squint. Like, once
like
you taste
warheads,
it.
things like that.
Like the most
Oh, yeah,
sour one that I could tolerate was Lemonheads.
Yeah, it's not even that sour either. But yeah, it's basically this is not the most sour beer I could offer you guys, but it's a good beer. It's a good what do you call it? A sour blonde. It's not bad.
It's something that he could say he tried.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's what it is. And not something I'd be rushed to go and buy it. But is this something you could say that I tried it?
Yeah, so this is the experience what sours taste like. So now they can get more tart. I have this is the less tart version I've ever had. So there might be others out there that's less than this, but if it goes on the other end, like less tart, maybe I might like it. Excuse me, I might like it more, but yeah, I'm not a big fan.
Just make sure you have something solid in your stomach.
And believe it or not, what I want to do is I think this is like a 4% beer. No, this is 6.2.
Really, and it doesn't taste like. That's why I'm leaning more to like cider, like apple cider, anything that has something like that. For the fall, whatever.
You want to try
That
more
has a little
ciders?
bit. Do I want more ciders? No, I'm not a big fan of ciders. Not.
You say you want to try.
Oh, they say you
want
lean
it.
towards cider.
It was
No, you
leaning
want-
the way
Oh,
the
the
way
drink,
it
sorry.
tastes. The way it tastes is
Yeah.
leaning
Sorry.
more to that than a
The
beer.
apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, sorry. No, I thought you were trying to drink more ciders. Like I can take this place and get you more cider.
No,
No, so believe it or not, this is always the reason why people love craft beer, especially here in Texas, is becoming a big thing because you get more for your buck. Let's say this costs $2 and that costs $2. Well, if you like sour candy, this is only a 4% beer. If it's lucky, that's a
Is
6.
it really a 4? I'm trying
You
to
got your-
still trying to
No,
look
look it
for
up.
it.
Give me who
I
is it?
believe him, yeah.
You got your phone on you?
No, you got. He's always.
Just
got his
Google
phone.
Modelo's ABV.
That cider's making me burp a little bit more. Oh no, it's not cider. It's
Sour.
sour. I renamed it. There you go.
Renamed it a cider. Yes, you
It's
did.
a cider.
Modelo alcohol content. Yeah, 4.4.
4.4, and this is a 6.
That's a 6. Yeah.
And then if you really want a good drink, you start thinking. If you're just looking at the alcohol content, you're like, maybe I'll just drink this all night.
And that's what.
145 calories, 0 grams of fat, and 4.4 alcohol by volume per 12-ounce serving.
That's good information to have. But so Drew, my co-host, who's not here, he always says when he goes out, he always looks at price to ABV, and he can find like a good middle ground. If it's good price for the ABV, he wants to get more bang for his buck.
What does he consider a good price?
Well, he's a father of 3, so anything under like
Oh,
$8.
yeah. Oh, no, I hear him, man. Yeah, I hear that, man. I can't say he's tight, but I'm saying, what does he consider that?
No, anything under
Yeah.
3 hours, but there's a big difference between me and him. I just have me and my dog, so I won't say this was $20. I've bought $20 beers before, and I've been a fan of it, just to say to try it. Well, he's more cautious on it. Where he's like, well, I don't think I like that style too much, and the ABV's not too high, so I will pass on that and then go for something else that he will be more interested in. So like anything under $8. If you get anything under $8 for a pour, like a good size 16-ounce, I think this is 12-ounce pour, for $8 that has an ABV or a good style you like that's almost over 8. It's a good price. It's a good price right there.
Well, it makes me think now if you look at it, this is just we like Modelo. It's only 4.4, but now you're telling me this is like 6.
Yeah,
What
but
is
see
it?
the way it is.
6.1?
Yeah, I mean,
What is it?
6.23.
6.23. I'm gonna start. I think that night, if I only have like $6,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be a fan of the sour.
No, there's you don't have to be. That's the truth between
No.
Modelo and that. But there's other ones so when I open my fridge, I have mostly stouts in my fridges. So I'm not gonna bring a show of stouts because I know you're not a big fan of that style. But I have other IPAs and other things, and so I was looking at it, and as I started grabbing, I was like, okay, I have this style IPA, I have this style IPA, and they're all over 10%. I was like, okay. By the end of it, I had 15 beers to bring here. I'm like, well, it's just 3 of us drinking. And
You should have brought it. Let us make
yeah,
a decision.
man. Come on, dude.
I would
Don't
have
think
been
for
like,
us,
why
man.
is
We
this
just say, yeah, you already know
would
that.
have been like, all right, let's look
Yeah,
at this.
come on, let's go to this
you
one.
guys are home.
That's all right. You can rest it off. Yeah, just give me some water.
So I took some of the IPAs off, and I took more styles. I did one that I know you guys wouldn't like, and I did more styles I think you would like.
Okay.
You know how I feel about the Guinness, so the stout.
So let me get this one real quick. We're not gonna drink it. What I'm doing is I want to clean our
Yeah,
glasses
yeah.
out. Sorry. Don't worry about it. This is a more fruity drink, so
He says, don't worry, this is not his table. He said, "Don't worry about it."
We clean it afterwards. We're cleaning afterwards, but this is a fruitier drink.
So what do you do?
But you're
You
supposed to
put-
be pouring it out for everybody.
I am
at the
pouring it,
same
but I'm
time.
cleaning. So, what the thing about the big difference between the Modelo's and going to the sour, you're not gonna get other flavor
You want a
profiles.
tissue? Are you serious?
Hey, is that? Wait,
Did
hold
he
on.
just wipe
Did he
this
just
up?
give us your glass? Hey, man, I don't need you to do that shit in my glass. Just pour it in
just me.
Just pour it in there.
Drink.
Look at one
No,
with his
I'm
damn
cleaning.
shirt.
I was trying to
You
explain.
clean it.
Hey, I can do all of that
You can clean it.
myself, man.
I was trying to explain to you guys the difference why I'm cleaning this one.
No, what's the difference?
I'm just laughing at the way he did it. Like, here you go. Don't mind me. I'm just
You
gonna
got your
cry this.
lipstick, Sonny. I was like, I ain't gonna drink out of your lipstick.
No, but then it's good because I'm not feeling good. So
No, well,
no,
No,
you
finish
got
drink
you
that.
got to clean it out. Do what he did.
Oh, okay, all right.
I also
There you
didn't.
go.
I also didn't want to ruin the taste of this beer for you because now you gotta taste it.
We look at it as you dipping us.
Hey, man. I'm
was-
looking
I
at
was-
that guy the way he poured my damn beer out, man.
I was trying to explain to you why I was doing it,
He
but
takes a sip from the can,
I'd
too. Like,
rather just go and
yeah,
rinse
like,
it off with
yeah.
water.
He goes and sips the
Right?
can.
You don't just still steal the beer.
I wasn't. I got more. I got 2 cans of it. So this is a 4%
Oh,
beer,
man.
like the Modelo's.
You got enough?
I don't think you'll like it, but you can finish that off.
Nothing here is gonna get to waste.
So this is an ale. Category as like a, I think, is it a cream ale? Let me see.
I don't know.
I
It's
think
in
you
fun
said the
cakes.
cream, yeah. That's the one that I think you did mention it was
It says
cream.
English style summer ale, and I should know the difference, but I don't. But to me it tastes like a cream ale, but it's an ale style in the ale family. Excuse me. It's a novelty beer. They only put it.
Madagascar. Madagascar vanilla beans.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
It is a good beer. It's a fun. It's a what do you call it? Novelty beer where they do it only during fair time and they sell it at the fair, and it's a good style beer, and it's a good fun beer to drink. It's not gonna blow you away. It's not gonna win any awards, but it's a fun beer that I like to drink.
4.2.
Okay, yes. See, we learning. 4.2. We're only
Yeah,
looking
learning.
at alcohol content.
Yeah, there's only one.
You're looking at that.
You
Going by the taste.
But
no, you wasn't. You were just looking
No, I just looked
that.
at it to see because you mentioned before about the different contents. So I'm just looking to see what this one is. And this one's 4.2.
So also another thing that people that I also talk about on the show, I try to talk about a lot is cans. I like cans because when you go to these places that have thousands of cans, you're not gonna cheers with us, sir.
Mm.
Jeez.
So this is the funnel cake beer.
Oh, is it?
Oh, honey.
I thought we
Hey,
did that once the first time.
No, we
yeah,
do it every
Oh, every time? Oh,
Let it
okay.
clink
All right,
every
yeah.
time.
All
It's like a
right. All right,
blessing.
Jolie.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
So anyway, forget about the can talk. So tell me what you guys think. And the reason why I like it, people think because I like it because I like the Texas Fair. I hate the Texas Fair. I don't care for it.
Oh, no.
Me and Cyrus went through our initiation with that.
I never went. Once they told me the whole
No,
thing.
no, Cyrus and Amber, because since we've been living there in Texas, Amber was always asking about when we're going to go there. And then when I took her, she was old enough to know what I went through with that. So
Fair
it's
stuff.
an experience that the kids saw for themselves.
Yeah, I went to
Nothing I'll brag about.
Yeah, there's nothing to brag about. It's a stupid thing that they do here.
How you gonna tell them they have a stupid thing here?
Stupid. It is
It's
stupid.
not stupid. Remember the carnivals we used to go to?
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
the Greek carnivals. You got the
Well, first of
Italian
all-
festival.
Well, first of all,
First of all, we didn't go to the Greek one.
yes, we did.
We went there to eat food, not to go.
Oh, yeah, well, we went.
We didn't go to no festival to go on no rides, and the Italian
No.
festival was no rides either.
No, the Italian was food.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, it
go
was
there
all
for
food
the
that we're
sausages
tasting there,
and-
yeah.
Yeah, but it's not. So there's a big difference. It's multiple different food style
yeah,
festivals over the summer
everything is
over the
fried.
year.
Everything is fried this, fried that. Yeah, man.
But the thing for the Texas fair is not just like representing Texas. It's part of it, but mostly they're doing food, rides. They have car show there. There's multiple
Oh, yes.
attractions there.
Yeah, miscellaneous things.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Prices
had a
are
friend that bought a
ridiculous,
hot
man.
top there.
Yeah, that's dumb. So it's a dumb thing, but
Hey, that's what.
Ooh, that's not nice.
It's dumb. But they so they were telling me they were asking me why do I like funnel cake, the Texas funnel cake. It's like, but it's because it's not a Texas thing. Funnel cake comes from Coney Island. It comes from us.
It's Brooklyn.
Yeah, it comes from us.
Mhm. Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
For them all the festivals.
Yeah, so whenever
But
you see
this must be something new because when we growing up, we never heard of this shit.
what funnel cake?
Yeah.
What
No,
are
I'm
you
talking about the
talking
beer.
No, the beer is new.
Oh,
no,
That's what
Yes,
we're talking
yes,
about. The
it is.
funnel cake, yeah,
No,
but
no.
I'm talking about the beer. I never seen a shit
No,
like
no, this is new. Community is a new brewery, a new
Oh, okay,
brewery. It's
yeah,
a new style. It's a new thing that they do. It's a novelty thing. That's new, of course. But I'm talking about the reason why I gravitate to because I like funnel cake. It reminds me of Coney Island. It reminds me of
Yeah,
Texas.
yeah. I get that point. But when you're saying funnel cake, yeah, but as far as mentioning the beer, me growing up, being in Coney Island, I never heard of that shit.
I wish they
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
You know, point blank.
But then
Us
again,
growing
no
up,
one
there's
else
only
back
a
then, we
certain
probably
type of
wouldn't
brand
drink
of
that
beer you're
anyway,
gonna
yeah.
get. You're not gonna get nothing
Yeah,
else.
we wouldn't
I
drink
mean,
that.
now they're just being all classy. Even with the coffee, everybody had black
It's just
coffee or
something
you had
new.
coffee
That's what
with
it
cream
is,
and
yeah.
sugar.
It's all
That's
new
it.
right
That's
now.
a regular.
No,
Yeah.
people are introducing the good stuff, like good coffee and good beer.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to tell them that.
That was good for us
when we
back
grew up
then.
at- What?
What, the beer and the coffee, whoever drank coffee, I wasn't into that.
Because that's all we had. But now there's an array of so many.
Yeah,
things.
well, it ain't gonna change the way I feel. I'm gonna still stick to what I.
So,
Drinking.
what do you guys think about the funnel cake
Right.
beer?
I lost the taste. I was talking.
You lost the taste.
You lost the taste.
At first, it's like a regular beer. It's the aftertaste
That's,
that you could taste.
that sweetness aftertaste to it. Yeah.
It's not as sweet as I thought. With like when I think of funnel cake,
Mm-hmm.
but you do taste like a cake taste at the end.
But it's like he said before. He likes funnel cakes, so he likes it kind of sweet. So whoever's into that type of thing,
was it sweet for you? Was it sweet as
Well, you know
funnel
how I
cake?
am with sweet stuff. I'm not into
But
that.
what? All right, you know what? Let's back up. What did you think about it?
I mean, it's drinkable. I'll drink it faster than this pink one. That's for sure.
Okay.
I mean, if I was eating something, we were hanging out and all we had was just this to drink, I'll drink it.
But did you taste anything sweet?
I mean,
Drink it again.
It's so great. See, again, I'm gonna play. I hope you watch it up so you can see what I tell you that you say I'm aggressive to people and I talk
I didn't
rude to
say
people.
No, your
It might
mother's a
have-
straight smart ass and she always is like that with me. No
Was I
matter where
mean
she
to
go.
you?
I know, I'm not sensitive. What the
No,
hell?
no one's saying to me. I'm just saying you always yell at me and saying like, why are you so mean to people? Why are you such like?
No, you see
hard
how she
ass?
talks to me, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she does it. She does
And
it
you
to all
know
of
that
us.
since Joe was small, and since Joe was little, she always talks to me like that. Well, like I said, that's the only person I'll let get away with something like that, talking to me like that.
She talks to all of us like that. But the thing about it, is she gets mad at me when I talk to other people like that. It's like that makes no sense. What are you talking about? Explain yourself. And then she's like, why are you being so mean to him?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're not nice.
I don't have to be nice.
I didn't be telling the truth.
Well, what did you think? What did you get that little aftertaste? I guess I gotta refrain now. You keep
No, I'm
pointing it
not.
out.
Look how much I got. You still got yours.
You know, be
You're
yourself.
asking me, right?
Be yourself. I just want to point out so when you watch this back, you can see what I'm saying.
I don't believe that's true. You can smell the funnel cake when you're drinking.
It's more of
from
a
the
funnel
glass.
cake smell, yeah, definitely with
Mhm.
that vanilla powder like smell. Kind of got more of a smell to it. So the point of the glass. So another thing about the glass, right?
Oh shit! You gotta learn how to drink wine.
So you can hold it however you
man.
want, but the point of this glass, right, is what it does, what it necks up here, so you can hold more of the smell, so you can smell it.
That's why. Okay.
That's why it necks up there, so you can.
Well,
Before you
I
drink it, you
was
can
holding
smell
it
it.
like this.
You can hold it however you want. Traditionally you're supposed to hold it like this, but now I don't know how factual it is. I just feel like wine you should hold it like that. Yeah,
You look uncomfortable with that.
that's why I put my finger down here.
No, I feel like you. I don't.
Hold it how well. Don't worry about how you hold it. Hold it however you want. But the reason why the neck is more important,
Yeah.
why I hold, like not the neck, but
The point behind it, I get what you're
so you
saying.
can
Yeah.
smell it. You can smell all that sweet flavor to it.
Yeah. I get the point behind it, you know.
And I'm
We're
trying
hanging
really
out somewhere,
hard.
nobody's gonna do this shit.
Hey,
They're gonna want to hold
Most
this.
of the
and
times we're
drink the
drinking
shit.
out the bottles anyway. We don't have glass, or unless it's a big mug. But I'm it. I didn't think I really was gonna taste much
Mhm.
being sick, but I do get a hint. I'm quite sure I probably got it. I
It's
would
all right.
have
Help
gotten-
open up your sinuses, make your breathing
Well,
better,
I'm just
man.
saying. I think it would have been a little bit more potent. Potent. I can't even say that
Yeah.
word.
Well, that's another reason why I also stuttered like you. Yes.
What you call it? Because if I wasn't sick, oh, you make it fun. Really?
I don't stutter.
Either way, I think I would have had a little bit more
Of the
flavor if I wasn't feeling sick.
Well, I end up finishing mine, so.
You don't have to rush to finish it. Enjoy it.
No, yeah.
So, any other questions?
On that one, no. I like the smell, but it's more like a cake
Mm-hmm.
aftertaste. So, but I like it because it's light.
Definitely, it's a good light
Mhm.
beer. It's a good start of the party beer.
Mm-hmm.
When you get
So you said that
So he said
this is over there in Coney Island area. So this is something that they sell a lot at Coney Island.
No. They sell
Well,
here exclusively here in Texas. They only sell it in Texas. So the story I was trying to say earlier, or I explained poorly, was it's a funnel cake beer for Texas, for the State Fair of Texas,
Right.
only in Texas. People, when I said I really like it, and they know I hate the fair, they were asking me, why do you like it since you hate the fair? Like the Texas State Fair. I was like, well, I don't associate funnel cake with the Texas State Fair. It has nothing to do with the fair here because the funnel cake is from us, Coney Island. Coney Island invented,
right.
not Coney Island, the city or that little boardwalk, but someone in Coney Island invented funnel cake.
Right, yeah.
And-
Location,
yeah.
yeah, man. Yeah, I know what you're talking
And
about.
it's associated there, like same thing with the hot dogs there and the funnel cake. Like when you go to Coney Island, you always got funnel cake, and it's something everybody did. You know, we didn't get funnel cake.
And look at
anywhere
it
else.
too. Also, they got the Ferris wheel on there.
Texas State Fair has a big Ferris wheel as well. But
Did you get on it?
the Ferris wheel?
Yeah.
Why would we get on?
What, in Coney Island?
No, here.
Nah,
When
man,
you
you
went-
already know how I feel about rides and stuff like that, man. As long as the kids are happy, that's all I care about, man.
I know you didn't.
Remember that last situation with Mike? Oh boy, you better just let's keep it moving, man.
No, I'll talk about a few ones. I'll talk about the one that me and mommy got stuck on the Batman ride.
Oh shit,
were
I saw
crying.
Mikey's face, man. Remember that
Did
shit?
they just deliberately just?
You told him
You
to.
tell me.
I don't know. Three.
I remember it clear. I remember it clear. We was in Brooklyn, remember?
No, that's a different one.
No.
That's a different one.
Ooh, boy,
We
that
went
was
to
funny.
Six Flags, and it was me, Mikey. Amber wanted to be on the ride.
I didn't go that time, right?
You were
That-
there.
You was there because you was with Cyrus. Because you were
Okay.
like, I'm not getting on that shit.
Totally.
So we
I
went.
gotta watch
and
Cyrus.
we didn't go in the front. We're like, let's sit in the back. You know, we don't want the first
Oh,
instinct.
yeah, that's what the Batman
Yeah.
ride. Yeah.
So we get in there. So
Yeah,
we do the first ride.
face.
He doesn't want to go. I said, come on, let's just do it. It's
Oh,
Amber's birthday.
shit.
Let's get it done. Let's do it. So it's all four of us in the back. And then we go through the first ride screaming, "Woo," whatever. And then we get there and we're like, ooh, yeah. And then we're trying to take this off. Everybody got off, but we couldn't get off. And they totally ignored us. And we're like, wait, hold up. They're going to come and get us. They probably have to unlatch it. Put another group on. And now we're loose. And now this is the ride for our life. Now we're not just holding like this. We're like this. Ah! We're like, okay, we made it. Trying to get off. Now we're screaming at the people, but everybody's trying to get off. Hey, us first. We gotta get off. We gotta get off.
Freaking
And then
stupid
again,
security.
they just throw. It's like they totally like
Yeah.
we were
They
invisible.
ain't even freaking paying
Three
attention.
times
Yeah.
we went on the
Yeah.
Batman ride, and 2 times we were like
Yeah.
literally crying.
I would have got on that ride. It
for our
would have
life
hurt me,
because
man.
it was so loose, and I was
Yeah.
just like, oh my god! By the time by the end, we were screaming and cussing. Get us the fuck off now.
Stupid. Remember that time with him in Brooklyn when I took him with a little kid?
Which one? Wait.
No,
which
you
one?
wasn't with me.
It was the boat. It was the boat one. So think about the boat one too. Think about the boat one is that the same one with the Batman one is the first few seconds fine, but I was fucking around pulling the bar up, so you know they latch on your hip, and
Yes.
it's like real tight.
That's all you got is that bar on your lap. Actually, it's
So
on your
I'm
lap.
fucking around and pulling, and I'm not saying I'm strong enough to actually rip it up and pull it, but it like loosened up, and I'm so much smaller than everybody else on the
Yeah, he was
line.
little. He's like
Yeah.
around. I think he was like what 12 then, right?
I was so much smaller than everybody on the line that
Yeah.
it still fit everybody fine, but then it was not fitting me tight at all. And then as I get higher, my butt kept getting higher to the top of the seat, so I'm screaming like ah!
Oh no! Oh wait a minute!
No, I'm screaming, stop the ride! Stop! No, we don't.
Before it started, before the ride started, he was like, "Hey, wait!" Oh shit! I wanted to start
It was
laughing.
on the top, right?
Oh god!
Yeah.
I'm making cry. Oh my god! Mikey was walking around like this, like he was doing the shiver dance.
You survived.
Oh Lord, boy, I swear to God, that drive back home. I was like, wait till your mother hears this shit, kid. As long as I'm not gonna watch nothing happen to him, but he was like, hey, wait a minute, you gotta stop and wait a minute, I'm not secure.
That's because you had all the big people and didn't
Yeah, he was
touch
like
your
12
lap.
years old when that happened. I remember we was in
And you
over
was
there
on the corner, right? In the corner.
past Elders Lane in Brooklyn. Oh man.
But those are two times. I don't really like heights, but those are two times the Batman in that one where it was a little loose. I'm like,
Yeah.
this ain't gonna be a 10 o'clock news story.
This ain't gonna be a habit either. After this, that's it, I'm done with it. Yeah, man. You look back and you laugh now, but we were still here though. That's the funny part.
And when it's happening, you are just
No,
like,
no,
oh
no,
my
no.
god.
It happened to me
I
when I
would
was
be.
little.
I am a statistic right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't trust those rides anyway. So.
I truly believe the people in Six Flags did that to us on purpose.
I don't know. I told this story a few times on it, but this is funny to hear your perspective on it because for me, I just told them that I went on a ride and I got.
Oh yeah, he was a little kid at the time, but because we were there, physically there, and see the facial expression.
Oh no, you're talking about the one in Coney Island. He's talking about
Yeah,
the one
yeah,
in Six
yeah.
Flags.
Yeah.
I think
Either way, I was scared shitless on either one of them. Because when
All
I
of
left Six
us
Flags, my knuckles were. I had my hands cramped and my knuckles were bloodshot, like white. That was pure white. There was no blood there whatsoever.
No, that was the one when you went with your cousin, Jonathan.
Why did I do that there?
It was, I forgot what ride it was. You and Jonathan decided to go to a particular, and it was such a long line. It was like an hour or more wait.
Shit.
And I said, I'm not staying there. So I went around doing something else. I said, I'll be back. Wait for me here. So I came back, and you guys was still not there. I didn't know that all that line outside, there was still another line inside. There was still like another few
Yeah.
rows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, you're in. You should be coming out. So I'm like, these little bastards. They must have went somewhere else. So I'm mad. I'm so pissed. Next thing I know, I see Jonathan and Mikey coming out. And they both, so they're white already, but now they're just like, yeah, man, it was a good ride, right? Oh my God, yeah, man. Tried both of them trying to be tough, but you can see they're scared.
Yeah. Let's not look soft in front of mom.
So I was gonna go yell at them and tell them, why didn't you tell me? But after I saw them, I was just like, these kids
man.
must have survived something. I forgot what ride it was.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even remember that.
Oh my God! And your hands. That's when you're talking about that's how I remember that because your
Must have blocked out the memory.
his whole knuckles were white, hon.
So you
white.
don't need to remember.
This was white, and this one here. That all these two were white, and then underneath here was just like flush red. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, I must have blocked it out.
I know you guys were so scared, so scared. So what's this one?
It's gonna be a Pilsner. It's called Necessary Evil from
Ooh, I like that.
Hand Project's my favorite brewery. Carl and Misty and I forget the head brewer's name. I'm sorry. They're all great people. And it's a. Hmm?
No, I was
Mine's,
looking at
yours is in the
alcohol.
middle, Jolie. Pay
Huh?
attention.
What?
That's yours is porn right there.
So this is called is a Pilsner.
Oops.
Just leave it
What's
there,
it called?
Jolie.
Oh my goodness, let's see. So it's a Pilsner, and you said what happened with your friends?
No,
You don't like it?
No, everybody likes it. It's a super clean beer. But I was saying, Carl, Misty, and the head brewer, which I'm forgetting his name right now, is all good people. I love this brewery. I can't wait for them to officially open. I love all their beers, even the ones, the styles I don't particularly like myself. I think they do it pretty well.
Look like I got the whole can in here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
So. I like it. It's light, but you know, I'm so used to with flavor. This one, I was waiting for a flavor at the end.
So what the Pilsner is a really clean style. It's super.
Like mellow.
Yeah, that's a good word. It's a good word. It's
It's
super
mellow.
mellow and it has nothing too much on the front end, nothing too much on the back end, and it's a super clean drink from start to finish. Reason why I have this between these next two ones is because it's gonna clean our palate out, clean our glasses out, and then allow us to drink these next two big beers. But it's also good representation between Modelo, which is a lager, different style, but it looks similar in color.
Right, yeah.
And it's so much a better beer. That's not even good English. It's a better beer than Modelo's, in my opinion. And it's a cleaner beer. You could drink this all day with no problem.
Okay.
Now let me ask you this though. Now a beer like this doesn't sell like in regular like bodega stores.
No, you can find it probably at Kroger's if they're down here.
We don't have bodega stores.
Well, you know what I mean.
He's talking about his the store around the corner from here.
Oh,
Yeah, like in other words, in other words, would you have to go to one of those
You know what he
beer
meant.
places to get this?
He's been calling that place a bodega since he found it.
I know.
Exactly. That's what I'm used to saying. That's
Do
what we
they
grew
know
up
you
on.
call it bodega?
Yeah, I tell them that. That's why I explain to them what a bodega means to us in New York. So they're like, oh, okay. Because I tell them that, they'll look at me like I'm an alien or something. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, that's why I said, why would you bring it
Well,
up? when you
I'm
don't
telling
know?
you,
They don't
this
know
is how
what
we
a
met.
bodega
You know,
is?
this is
Well,
what
if
we
you
go
want them
around.
to sell it, you want them to start selling it. If you like it that much, just tell them that, hey, I like this style from this place called Manhattan Projects. If you guys could try to get it, that'd be great. They make a lot of good beers. Manhattan Project makes a lot of good beers. If you just get these two in that store, I'm pretty sure you'd probably be one of the.
This is another one.
It's another one from Manhattan Projects. I'm telling you, it's $2.39. It's a really good. Is it a porter or a stout? It's porter, coconut porter. It's delicious.
I like
Well,
this
you
one.
know who else will know about this? Someone who has like a big interest in drinking beer. Because to me, I would look at that like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, but this will cost more, right?
Depends. I would say a 6-pack of the Necessary Evil. I think was $9.
Oh, that's
So it's
like
under 10?
a Heineken.
Yeah, it's like
or
6-pack
Yeah.
Modelo's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like around the same price.
I wanna-
It's the same.
The only
yeah.
difference is what is the alcohol content on that?
This one is 5.3. That's what I was trying to tell you earlier. You only need a 6-pack.
Who needs a 6-pack? If I'm eating, it'll be more. But this is a good one.
It's a good beer. I think it's a really good for the price. I like these people a lot, and it's a really good clean beer. So this is why I said like the skunky beers are considered bad.
Hey, watch it, buddy.
But
The
not
way
for
he
nothing.
says it, man. The
Wait.
way he says it. He says it like we're drinking shitty beer. Skunky beer.
Well, because we
I know, Mikey. The way he says shit, man. Like
No,
he
we
trying to throw something in my
haven't
face.
improved our palates, like he says.
Yeah, okay. Skunky beer.
But now, think about it.
Buddy.
Think about it. Do you remember with the Modelo what it tastes like, and then drinking this? It is cleaner. It does have a better aftertaste. Think about it. You need another Modelo so you can taste the difference. You want to like do a
Side by side
difference? Yeah,
comparison.
I think he should because I think his feelings are hurt. And you're okay.
Yeah.
It's a good beer. Modelo's a good beer. It's a beer that it does the job. It does the job. I have fun drinking. I drink it all the time.
I like my Mexican beers, man.
Do you want?
No, I'm just saying. I like my Mexican beers. When
But
I
I'm
came
just
into
saying-
Texas, it grew up on me more. As far as me drinking Mexican
But-
beers, yeah.
What I'm saying is that
You
if I
want to do a
get
side
your
by side
money,
comparison?
I think you
No.
should, so you can
No.
understand what he's trying to tell you. In that
Because
sense.
I'm already done with all the beers. With the Modelos.
I have one more in there. You drank it? You drank my beer?
No, I just took one. I took 2 out of the garage fridge that I have.
All right. Well, I
And
had
I
2
left
in
one
there.
in there. So.
So take that
No,
one.
no, that's okay. That's all right. We'll just keep moving.
He always takes my beer.
Cause she babysits too long.
It's not the point. It's
You
my
know the beer
beer.
law in this house.
There is no beer law.
Thou shalt not take long drinking beer.
Good law.
Mikey grew up on that law. He knows
He
that
grew
too.
up on
man.
no babysitting. Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
in other words, yeah, no babysitting with it. So he just carried the
But-
tradition on with his friends.
That's my fridge. That's your fridge. My beer's in there. It's not.
Oh, okay.
Now we have separate fridges.
Yeah. I got my.
I got my beer fridge. My beer's in there.
That is hilarious. So what I'm interested in seeing is the next two, mostly for no, Kay will like them. It's coconut porter. It's a lighter. It's lighter than stouts. It's delicious. It's kind of the same family, like compared to like lagers and ales. It's kind of that same family. Porters and stouts are in the same family. But it'd be interesting what you think about it because you don't like that style.
What would you consider like Irish beer?
Irish beer.
I love Irish beer.
Irish makes like lagers. They make Guinness, which is
Yeah.
a stout. They make a bunch of different styles. What I want to say, like, if you want to know what's anything close to Guinness in the same family, would be this, but it's completely different from Guinness at the same time. But it's just the only thing similar to it, but it's in the same family. That's about it.
Come to think about it, how did Irish beers go to the Caribbean?
White people.
So Ireland?
Yeah.
Is
I
the
mean,
people, are they are is no.
They're not colonized, but Guinness has been around for a long time, and
a lot of West Indians love to drink
Exactly.
Guinness.
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying. How did the beer comes from Ireland? How is it that?
Well, it's the quality and the
the
taste. That's
Caribbeans
just something,
have-
like I said, that I've been drinking since I was an early teenager. So I just grew up on it.
as far as
I
the
didn't
journey,
answer the question.
as far as the journey of Guinness, as far as the journey of Guinness to the Caribbean or even here to the States, I would have to put it to people enjoying it.
That's exactly what I just said.
No, the journey of it, like for Guinness to here to the United States is an easy journey. When the Irish people came here in the early 20s, that's easy to pinpoint that they wanted to bring their style of beer over. That's obvious. But as far as the Caribbean part of it, maybe as it got more popular, there's a whole thing might have to look into, like the journey of.
Yeah,
I
because
think
a lot.
I
no,
think
it
that
is.
should be something you should really look into.
No,
How do you
be
say?
that should be something that hops and grapes look into because they do all the history of beers and stuff. That's the podcast that does a lot of history of beer. I just drink it.
Oh well, we'll send out an email.
Send that, look them up.
don't-
I think it's called the Hops and Grapes or Grapes and Hops. Yeah, there's two young ladies who do it. They really delve deep into the history of certain beers and like they just won 2 episodes ago. They did a history of IPAs and how it became that style of beer, Indian Pale Ale, and it's a really good podcast on the journey of that. If you want to learn about it, so that'd be something. The journey of Guinness was that.
Yeah.
Something interesting for them to do. 'Cause
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, because this
send
is,
an
like I
email.
said, in our country, this is something that they drink a lot too. Guinness.
So on a happier note, we're gonna try something that we've all been looking forward to. I love this beer a lot. I love this brewery, coconut porter. I said stout earlier in the beginning of the show, but it's a porter. But it's a good beer.
Ready? Good.
To colonize us.
Yeah.
That's a good beer.
Oh, I like this one. You don't like it?
Too much coconut?
No, I just like it. I really like it.
I'm not a big
It's
coconut
not-
fan, but it's good.
I just wish they had it in bottles.
Got it here.
I like it. It's really,
6.2%. It's good.
but yet it tastes smoother. Like you don't really taste. You like it?
Yeah, like I just said, I wish they had it in bigger bottles.
Well, I introduce you to Carl, the owner of the brewery, and then just let him know like I need big bottles. I need
Or
bombers.
maybe you could just get
A 6-pack.
small-
You can get a 6-pack of this.
yeah, or a small keg.
Yeah, I'll need a keg because 6-pack will be an insult.
But this
No, a small keg, not the big keg. Seriously, you want a big keg?
Either one is gonna be a big keg. You know what a
Exactly.
slim keg looks like?
It's
Slim
just
keg.
a small one like
A
this.
slim keg like that, but it's like this big. It holds a lot.
I'm talking about the small. Remember how Heineken used to makes the
Yeah,
little.
but no one makes that like that. I'm talking
Oh.
about when you want to order a keg, you have a regular size keg and you have something called a slim keg.
Okay.
Slim keg is about this tall, right? Maybe a little shorter,
Uh-huh.
and it's thinner, but it holds a lot. You get the big boys.
Well, see, I think that would be good for you.
Mikey will be here drinking it with me.
It's good beer.
As long as we got the stuff there to eat, trust me, it won't go to waste. Right, Mike?
Yeah.
It's a Christmas
Won't go to
present.
waste.
There you go.
What,
How much
slim
would-
keg?
Yeah.
A slim- it's not a Christmas present. That's gonna happen this year.
Why?
It's about you get a real good place to hold your kegs, like slim kegs or big kegs.
Okay.
It's like $1,400, $1,500
What the hell?
because you need a place for your CO2 line. You need places for that.
We'll just stick to the bottles.
But if you want to get what I have, where you have CO2 cartridges, you can buy that for like $100 and get it filled with the stuff you want to drink.
What? The
Like
credit
the metal growler fill I have.
growler. But how much does that hold?
That's like $150. That holds like 72 ounces, 64 ounces.
That's not good for you.
That's what I'm saying. If we could get a slim keg here in the house, we could finally build your bar. We could get you guys from drinking everything, fill it up.
It's very hard. It's very hard not to drink it.
What
How do
are
you
you
just
trying-
leave
oh.
it there?
We want to build a bar.
I know. I could
You
build
know,
the bar, but
the
I'm gonna
bartender's gonna be right
drink
there.
it.
You
Long as
don't
it's
drink,
cold.
You only drink your mistakes.
Well,
As long as it's cold, won't go to waste.
So this is the last of the beers that I know about. What's interesting is this last one is a 13% beer that I don't know what it tastes like.
I really enjoyed this one.
That is one of my favorite beers. Definitely, I love the brewery a lot, but this is good. Could go good at any time. Could go for any situation. Hanging out, home.
Well, that's also for whoever's interested in this type of beer.
Yeah,
Not everybody's into drinking Guinness. I mean, like stout. I say Guinness.
No, you're right. Not everybody's gonna be interested in this style, but for this style, even if you aren't interested, the sweetness of the coconut flavor
Well,
helps.
You know,
I haven't tasted
you know who can relate more to this?
Right.
People who like to
You're
drink
sick.
stout
I
beer.
can't.
People that are into stout will be more interested in this.
So-
I like stout beer,
I can't
and this is
smell
something
I
that I
sent
would
you a
like.
can so you can try it again when you're like feeling a little better. But the coconut smell is
You got
pungent,
it.
and it helps with the sweetness of it. So
You got a time limit on those cans, lady.
it. He said it's one. One. That's
I-
for me.
He said cans.
He said one can.
Yeah, okay.
you could buy it. Again, Plutonium and Necessary Evil. You could buy it any place that sells craft beer. I think Target over here on 287
Really? Target,
sells
huh?
craft beer.
We'll go
It
to
says
Target.
craft beer. I don't know if they sell this one, but I know they
Ah.
sell craft beer.
It's all right. I'll take a
You gotta
picture
check it
of
out. You have to go see and find out. You gotta go look see if they sell it. But I know Kroger, not Kroger, Tom Thumbs. God damn it, I meant Target on 287.
Does
So-
Kroger sell it?
They sell craft beer too. You gotta find it. You gotta go see.
I'll take a picture of it, so that's why I have it on my
the
phone.
liquor
So
stores
yeah,
will
that's
have
all right.
it.
Yeah.
That's also true. You don't know. The thing about. Here's the thing about these beers. Not every place is gonna sell it, regardless of the size of the place, especially here in Mansfield. What you want to do is just go check them out, and then if they do have it, you buy it, and if they don't have it, request it.
This is the reason why I'll take a picture of it. So this way, when I show it to them, they have an idea what I'm talking about, not trying to explain it to them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in a dark can. It looks like
Just
this.
say Manhattan Project sells beers. I want that. I will hope that people have some. Manhattan Project, all they just mention like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't see any being here by Manhattan Projects. I would love to try some of their beers here. And if you just request it enough, they will reach out to the distribution.
Yeah, I'll keep the picture on my phone, so I don't end up doing that. This will be one of the pictures I'll be taking on my phone.
It's a good beer.
I like it. I liked both already. These two. Not a fan of this. This one, it's a fun beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just to, just to have to mix around the group. But these two,
Like I said, it's to each his own. You know, it depends on the individual and their quality,
Very
their
true.
taste, that type of thing. So, in other words, it's what you're into.
This is more like people who like wine coolers, right?
I don't know. Wine coolers are
Wine
super
coolers.
sweet.
That ain't
Wine-
no wine. I ain't compared to no wine cooler. Then
It's
it's like
super sweet.
Yeah.
It's funny to say that, but it's super. It's a super. Wine coolers are super sweet. That's super tart.
That's tar. Yeah. That's not that. That's
Then
like
again,
an
I
insult to
told you I
wine
wasn't
coolers.
feeling well.
No, it's a interesting. So I don't like wheat beers. So you know, like your Blue Moons and stuff. You guys seen Blue Moon before? I don't like that. I don't like wheat beers. I'm not a big fan of sour beers. And I'm also not a big fan of dry IPAs and really hoppy IPAs.
And what is a dry IPA for you? Like what?
Like what brand you talking about?
You guys wouldn't know any of them, so that make no difference. But
You just straight insulted us, man. Just say some names. How the hell you know we don't know, man? Hell, man. Like, duh.
We're not educated.
Just say that shit, man.
We already tell you the list of what we grew up
Yeah.
with.
Just say some names. I bet you we heard of it.
so there's a few dry, double dry hop IPAs I have at the house. I was gonna bring a bunch of those things over. Like I said, it was gonna be like 15 bottles I was gonna bring over here.
Hell,
Yeah, what the hell? You should have brought them, man. What the hell,
I
man?
would have cooked. You could have ate.
Yeah, we got empanadas there. Come on, you know we got something solid in your stomach.
I didn't want to get you guys. It's early in the day.
Yo,
wanna
I
get
just
you
got
guys-
home a few
After
hours
12.
ago, man,
It's after
right?
12. I made
A
sure
few
you
hours-
ate something before
Yeah,
we started.
because I just got home a few hours ago from work and I'm here.
You guys are always welcome to come by my house. I have all the different styles at the house.
Well, we need to go by the house.
Yeah, well, this is on camera, so
Oh.
there's a difference.
But I'll bring you guys more examples as time goes on of different styles of IPAs. I'm just not a big fan of that. But I'm learning. I'm learning there's different parts of IPAs I like. Either way, like what Kay said is right. it's to each their own. It's to each their own. But I brought my two favorite beers that I can buy right now from my favorite brewery, and I'm glad you guys like them because they're my favorite brewery. They make a lot
I
of good
like
stuff.
it. So I'm gonna look and see at the Total Wine and see.
Yeah, see, the
they
thing
have
is,
craft
you know
beers
what
there,
is
so
that I
let's
like
see.
is that he's bringing something that he likes. But with the different types that he was mentioning before, with the 15 different qualities, who's to say, you know, it could be something that, oh, it may be something we don't like, or maybe it might take too long. But so far from what we have here on this list, this stands out from what I like is these two. But this right here, because I'm into stout, will be on my list of something that I would drink.
Yeah.
You talking about this one?
The
Yeah, this one
Plutonium.
right there, yeah.
It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. If I would have brought the 15, a lot of those beers I haven't tried it myself because I have them. I just
Oh my god,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
would have been so fun. We would have just all.
we all probably would have hated a lot of beers, but it's all good
It would
stuff.
have been drank.
It would have been drank.
Yeah,
right.
like I said, it's a matter of opinion. As long as we eat, we're good.
But it gets better.
Really?
This also the reason why Also, reason
You
why.
know the law. You were babysitting on it,
No
right?
babysitting, I was talking. What do you think? I'm not stuttering over here.
No,
You mentioned the law. I should have just snatched it.
you should have, but you didn't.
I
though,
did.
Right?
I just realized that right now I could have
Oh,
just
yeah.
snatched it.
Whose fault's that?
No, I don't
Hurt
babysit.
his feelings on the camera.
No, you didn't
It
hurt
would've
my
been
feelings. I don't
horrible.
babysit on there.
I'm just saying, and I'm glad the reason I'm saving these for later because it tastes better as it warms up. Colder, it hides a lot of the good flavors that stouts and porters have.
I've been having a
So,
hard.
something like this you would rather drink warm?
Warmer. So if you have it in the fridge, that's fine. What I would do is crack it open, let it sit for a little bit.
I understand what he's saying, but you know I am. As far as with beer, it has to be cold.
You can drink it.
But
cold.
I understand the difference when you're talking about the quality,
His
the
red
taste
wine
wise.
is cold.
Yeah, even my wine is cold.
Yeah, you can drink red wine.
What's
cold.
with all of that, Jody?
No,
No, they trying to give hints at it like this. Eh?
no. My face is really itchy.
Oh.
But you can drink whatever you want cold. I'm just saying you won't get all the whole profiles of what you're drinking if it's too
Yeah, the
cold.
difference. I hear you saying. But to me,
Uh,
anything as far as beer wise, it's cold.
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
Just leave it down. You know the clumsiness is like your mother. The clumsiness is in the blood.
all right. So we're waiting on him.
All right, there.
You still got a little sip in there.
Tip nothing.
Well,
What are you
the
talking
next
about,
one's
man?
gonna
Doesn't
come out.
matter,
You don't want nothing.
It doesn't
in there.
matter.
You don't want anything in there. It's a
It
different type.
doesn't matter, Jolie. I'm
It
still gonna
does.
end up
Just
drinking
listen
it,
it out.
okay?
What we decided to
It's
call
not
this
about
black
drinking.
butt.
But
Butt.
but
Booty.
A, but A.
What is it, buddy?
You
It says
said booty.
booty.
It's
It says
booty.
black booty.
It's booty.
Well, I have to make a correction. I called both these earlier stouts, but these are, funny enough, they're both porters. These are both porters. This one's a porter brewed with cocoa.
Where's it from?
Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon.
Told you.
And aged in oak barrels. So I have to say I was wrong by calling these stouts. These are porters, but they're in the same family. And this one has the chocolate notes to it, and has been aged.
Chocolate.
And
And it's drinkable.
we're about to find out. Well, of course it's drinkable.
Shut up, Jody. What are you laughing at?
She's like laughing at people.
You're a smart ass.
Why would you say it's not drinkable? It's all on the table
I'm
to
mentioning
drink.
that it's drinkable, so in other words, it's good.
This is a 13.5% beer.
Oh my goodness, honey.
All right, Mike, you already
13.
got your sniff test.
Well, I'm trying to see if I
pass
can
the
smell
bottles.
the
I
booziness to it.
can't. It smelled really good, so I don't know.
I'm not worried about your smell test, Jolie. Just pass it on.
So this one definitely smells a little bit more boozier, but obviously is double the percentage.
Hey, well, at least how much you got left in there.
So how much would a bottle like that cost?
This costs $15.
$15, honey. Well, then again, look at the context of alcohol that's in it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Now,
It's-
see that there? What Mike
it's
did
almost
right
like
there?
a mixed drink already.
Kind of. Yeah, it definitely has the same content in the mixture because when you think of alcohol, maybe it has 20-30%, but then you cut it in half.
With the ice.
If
and
you're lucky, they cut it in half
yeah.
because we cut it in half because so we have to drink it. But when you go to bars, it's usually you cut it in 2/3. So maybe you'd be drinking like a 10% drink if you're lucky.
Yeah.
But it's
I'm so sorry for slipping.
no, you're fine. But it's funny that it's a porter. These two are porters, and like I said, stouts. So it's vastly different as far as the way they make it. Now I shouldn't say vastly, but it's different. But it's interesting. If you smell the cake, you can smell the booziness to it.
This is the 30th birthday reserve. It's a reserve.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you could do reserve with beers.
The barrel aging. That's why it says 100% oak barrels.
Oh. But 30 years?
No, not 30th
Oh.
birthday of the.
Oh, 30th birthday.
I
I was
doubt-
gonna say that's what I'm taking.
I
thought it was like 30 years.
I thought it was 30 years. I think that's probably aged for maybe 2 years if lucky. Most likely a few months. I don't know anything about this brewery. I don't know anything about this style. This is my first time trying it, so we find out.
Did you try it
There
already?
you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Ready?
There you go, man.
I'm so sorry for slipping.
Quit with your sniffles, son, and just.
I'm not fit. I told you I wasn't
All
feeling
right,
well.
yeah.
I can't.
Definitely
I'm trying
boozier,
to smell it, but I can't.
but it's clean at the back end.
Oh my god, this is smoother than.
I think you can't taste it all. The profile.
So, if the profile's not there, but I'm telling you, you can almost taste the alcohol context in this
The
one.
booziness of it. Yep.
Or is that the right word?
Alcohol
boozy?
content. The boozy. However you want to say it.
Oh, I'm
Listen,
trying to learn.
no, we refer to beers. We just say boozy because it's boozy, but there's no correct way. You can taste the alcohol in it. You know.
Yeah.
Now you're tasting that's up there. Now there's some beers that can hide it well. This one's not hiding it, but it's still clean beer. But I don't really taste the cocoa.
Cocoa? There's no cocoa in this one.
Mm-hmm.
There is?
I was never into the smelling stuff. You guys are drinking it.
I can't taste it right now. I would have to get this later again.
I have another bottle. You're lucky.
With
So
you?
this was is the in celebration
There you go.
of our 30th anniversary. This is our Imperial Porter with a blend using 8 different types of barreled aged, different types of oak barrels and delivering notes of salted chocolate, whiskey, and dried fruit.
Yeah, I don't taste.
So I definitely don't taste the fruits in it, maybe because it got eaten up by the process of fermentation.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely taste the woody
Yes.
booziness to it
Yes.
because that's the oakness. Chocolate,
I'll tell you right now, I like it.
it's good.
It's strong. I have to say it is strong. I can't really taste it, but just the little bit that I can, that's what I taste.
Mhm.
That it's very alcoholic-y, like I don't even know if that's a word, but that's what I taste. I like the plutonium. I like the coconut taste to it. I did get to taste the coconut on it, but this one seems more like to me a drink.
Definitely. This is, well, it's a big difference for volume and price, right? So we got, there's a 12-ounce can right there, and then this is 1 pint. Now,
This is a pint? Why does it look so tiny? That's a pint?
yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So, with that being said, this is, I'm saying $15. I doubt it probably maybe 15, 18, $20. I don't know, but let's say it's $15 versus a 6-pack of good plutonium. It's just different. It's what you want to pay for. But they're both good beers. I like this one differently. I like the boozy flavor to it. I enjoy a little alcohol notes
Yeah,
to it.
it does.
When it
tastes
clean
good.
when it cleans up well. I don't like being overpowered.
Yeah,
So you get a nice little hint of the alcohol flavors.
yeah.
The wooden flavors at the beginning cleans up. Maybe that's where it's supposed to taste the cocoa and the chocolate in the back end, but I don't really taste it. But it cleans off like a good porter at the end. So it's good.
I like it. I like it. This will probably be like my one bottle for the night. You're different, but I would probably just enjoy this. That's what I would do. I would enjoy it.
I would drink it.
Because
Because
you're
I
not
like it.
enjoying it.
Like I said, it's to each his own. You went through the different type of beers. You know what my interest is as far as with
I think
stout,
you
get a
would've-
stout.
I think
and
you
that.
would have been good with a 6-pack like this to spend the same amount of money to buy one of this. Because you're looking at only one bottle. You're not looking
Because
at
you want,
all.
it's like I said before, it's what your
Excuse me.
interest is. I
Yes.
grew up on drinking Guinness Stout, so this is the closest thing to stout. This falls in that category, and this is something that I like. It's new to me. I never heard of this, but if as far as taste-wise, quality, yes, I do like it.
Well, you'll be happy if you ever come to my house. I got plenty of
Well,
stouts
like I
and
said,
porters
trust
at
me,
the
it
house.
won't go to waste. Because, like I said, it's something.
Can't drink it all now. Somebody's,
No,
Hey,
he will drink it all. There's
some of these are
God.
expensive bottles.
Hey,
Some of these were expensive bottles I was given.
you act like if you would just be sitting
I
there
was
being a
giving wine
princess.
bottles and he still kept on. He said, "You gonna drink it today?"
I'm asking you though, right?
But it's
Like,
why
I'm
is
taking your
my
stuff,
wine
I'm
bottle for my
asking. She
birthday?
babysits on it, Mike.
Because
I
when I'm
asked
ready,
her.
This is why we
Ask her,
can't have a
man.
liquor store here.
I asked her, I'm like, you know, it's not like
will
I'm
never
taking
have
her
a bar
shit.
here. We will have a party, but we won't.
I'm
have a
asking her,
bar.
yo, Mikey, she sits there, and sits there for freaking days. I'm asking her,
But
not like I'm
it's
just
not
taking your
about-
stuff.
It's not about drinking
This
it
is
all.
also why you don't have a key to my house, because there's so many.
Oh, wow. So that's a hit right there, Kay, you're not welcome.
No, you're always welcome. But I gotta be there.
Oh, shit.
So I can
He
make
has to
He got a lock on his damn fridge.
so
Oh, that's a good one. I gotta be there.
That's like a project.
Oh, yeah,
like,
put me on
you know?
blast on TV here.
No, because I
gotta
can't
be
be
there.
there. All the stouts. I gotta make sure I stock my fridge with plutonium before you get there, so you can drink all the plutonium.
That was a good one.
I took another sip. It's really like a good drink. You would have to just.
See how your mother was trying to clown me before? Now look who's done.
I'm just saying.
I'm enjoying. I'm
now
not
look
talking
who's
about.
done. Yeah,
I'm
talking all
enjoying
that
my
yin
drink.
yang.
I'm glad you enjoyed that 13% beer.
This is my way of enjoying it. I like this. Go on, Mike.
So
I like, yeah, that's right. You better push that bottle away. You know the beer law in here. Yeah, we don't play that in this
I
house.
guess I have to put a beer law up in here.
No, it's been there since Mikey was here.
I mean,
Since he was a
you
little
write
kid, he
the
knows
liquor
that, man.
commandments, I guess.
Yeah, he knows that, and he has his own
If you're
show now.
visiting,
He's
you
with-
better have a 12-pack.
Yeah, man.
The rule number one. when
Do
you come
not
back.
babysit in this house.
I say rule number one should be whenever you visit, bring a 12-pack.
That's what I.
Yeah, don't come empty-handed. Don't come empty-handed, man. No babysitting in this house, man.
No,
I appreciate it, man. I really like this. As far as the different, as far as qualities of the beers, I wish you the best, man, doing with the show and your friends who's on here. Keep doing your thing. As far as interest-wise, you learn different things every day, and I wish you the best. Everybody involved with the show, man.
That's the best way to end it on that note, Dan.
Yeah, man. Like I said, telling you the truth, man.
But I would say is you guys, I have plenty of drinks. You guys, we could do this as many times as you want to, because there's so many beers that you guys haven't tried that I could go get that you guys will drink it too.
We could actually go to one of the locations that he likes to go to.
Crafts and Growlers. I love Crafts and Growlers a lot.
That's where me and Amber went. They have like they have like so many. It's like a huge board of so many different. You could be there for days and drinking. Well, no, you just one day.
We could bring Terry and Lee.
What I would say is something closer. If you guys want to try it, World's Beer in Arlington. It's a decent place to drink. It has a lot of craft. It has not craft beer. We went there, but it has a lot of beers there. Division Brewery makes a lot of good stouts. So that's in Arlington. I haven't been there. I don't know those guys there, but I've had some of their stouts. I shouldn't say they make a lot of stouts, but 2 stouts I've had that they made, or porters, was good. I hear a lot of good things from them. And then you have, what else might be close to here? Free to Play in Arlington has a lot of local beers.
Oh, that's where we went
for Cyrus.
Yeah, we should go.
Okay. What do you mean with Cyrus?
It's all old school, like arcade place.
Oh, so Cyrus can go there?
Yeah.
That's what we went with Cyrus.
Great. Oh, that's cool.
And they have like all different types of draft beers you can probably
Cyrus,
taste.
yeah,
mostly have cans. The one in Arlington mostly has cans, but they have some. Yeah, they have some draft too.
So basically, I'll be going there and dropping you off, and then
dropping me off.
I'm gonna drop you off at the bar, and I'll go with Cyrus.
Yeah. You might talk about me, Cyrus, Mike.
Really?
Yeah.
You're done. You're cut
But
off.
that's the closest thing here. But you want to come to my side? There's plenty of other tap rooms you can come hang out. There's Rotation. There is Bluffview. There's.
But these places you can't bring Cyrus with you, right?
You can bring kids, but he wouldn't hold his interest.
No, I'm just saying that if it's somewhere where I can where Cyrus, that's our youngest son, where he can, have something to do in the meantime.
Yeah, if you want to bring your phone and let him play on video games on his phone.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah,
kids are welcome. There's not an age limit.
That's what I wanted to find.
It's not an age limit as far as they can. Of course, he can't drink, which he doesn't care.
No. Yeah, like I said, yeah.
He doesn't care for that, but it's that it's family friendly. It's family friendly places.
Mm-hmm.
I want to taste it.
Don't worry.
Can taste.
Don't worry. I have a second reserve of this. I have 2 6-packs of that at the house.
2 6-pack, kind. We should visit him now.
You haven't seen my fridge? I have both my fridges are full of beer.
I'm not a rude person.
Well, you don't have a key to my place.
I don't have a key to your place, but when
rude?
Yeah.
You're not a rude person.
Okay.
You're not a rude person.
I don't go to people's houses and start opening up their fridge.
It's not a thing that you said you're not a rude person. You just say whatever's on your freaking mind at the time.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay, you're not a rude person.
Rude that I go to people's houses, open up their
there's
fridge.
different types of rude. Okay?
You're just
rude. You just say what's on your mind at the time.
But I do have 2 6-packs of that because again, this is my favorite brewery, so I would try to keep those beers with me as close as possible. But I do have, so basically my last episode I had in my house, I had Drew, a few of my friends come by. We had about like 20 beers.
I already saw the beginning of
20 beers?
Yeah.
How many friends did you have over there?
Just the 4 of us.
Yeah.
20 beers.
Because he had his
20 beers.
Nights, yeah. And you was not allowed. You'd be mad. You're not allowed.
No, he's allowed when I'm there.
The only way you're supervised. You allowed.
Yeah, boy. Look at how you think about me, man.
No, it's not how I think about it. I'm just saying, if I leave you to my fridge, I come back, there's gonna be from $40 beer bottles there that's gone. I was like, and you didn't know that. It's not like you didn't know that.
I'm not worried about the price.
No, they didn't cost me anything either.
It's just the way it sounded, man. It's like, that's why I'm laughing.
No, I know.
That's why I asked him how many
He
friends.
doesn't care. He will
No, he
drink all your
did, but it's not about drinking. He wouldn't drink all of it.
Yes, he would,
He wouldn't
Kate.
drink all of it.
Can't
But
drink all your stuff.
he doesn't know what's.
Once you say you
doesn't
can
know-
drink whatever's in the fridge,
Listen to what
He
Mikey
wouldn't-
say. I don't know the difference in the prices. I don't care.
So he would.
because you would drink it.
No, is that he will because there's no prices on the bottles. Some of these are aged bottles that are expensive. Now I don't have a huge collection of expensive beers. Very few of mine are expensive, but I will come back and Kay will drink a lot of the beers, and he might have grabbed one of the expensive ones by accident. I'd have been like, damn. I should have tried that.
Wow. Put me on blast on your show,
That's
man.
how I feel.
Whoa, wow. Oh.
Just because
I know he's not gonna edit this part of the show.
no, just because I put like 2 Modelo's in the fridge, because sometimes
Three.
Did I put 3?
3. You left 3. And I went and took one of mine from the fridge and added it to her because I took one of her beers. I'll admit it. And I put it inside her fridge. I took one of her beers.
So I
'Cause it
like
took so
my
goddamn long.
rum. That's what I like. I
Yeah,
like
but
rum.
where's the rum? You drank all the rum already.
No, there's rum in there.
I bought her a rum.
Because he owed me.
I owed you.
You drank,
Oh, yeah.
You drank my gifts. You drank my gifts.
Hey,
And
but
I
did
said
I not tell you I was gonna buy you one to make up for it?
I thought it was Coquito season. That's why he bought it for you.
I had my
Coquito
game.
season on that coquito is 1 bottle. My bottle
That's something
is separate
different,
from-
buddy.
Yeah.
Like you said, that's why I thought he bought it. It's
Yeah,
Coquito season.
not yet.
It's almost Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Yes,
not
almost. We're almost. It's
Yet. Hey,
almost
you
time.
gotta finish that right there.
You really can.
We're just asking, man.
I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah, you know the beer law in this house.
I really want to enjoy it because I think it tastes really good. But the thing is, I can't taste. I want to taste the cocoa on it.
Well, I'll tell you how it tastes. It was good. You
I
babysit on yours, and I really finished
no, I
it.
gave it to you because
No,
I really
because you were
want
babysitting,
to.
hon.
I think it's smooth. And
Well, I have
felt like-
I have another bottle of it at the
Okay.
house.
I like it because it tasted the little bit that I can taste. It tastes like okay, this is like a nice smooth drink. You
It's
want to
good.
just sit on it. You want to enjoy it. Not like what my husband does. He just guzzles it.
I don't
Right.
babysit.
I wanted to taste that nice
cocoa.
cocoa, and I wanted to smell it, but I just can't right now.
Smell it.
Yeah, I really did.
Who worries about smelling? Drinking.
not-
People who drink do not worry about smell.
That sounds
Okay.
like an alcoholic.
No.
We're not
People
alcoholics.
who drink do not worry
I
about
don't know about
smell.
that.
Okay?
What?
People who drink do
Did you
not
just
worry
hear what
about
he just
smell.
said?
What do you say, Mike?
Yeah, we're alcoholics. We're we have.
Are we
We're not
alcoholics? We're
freaking
not
alcoholics.
alcoholics.
No, we're
Where
not
did you-
alcoholics.
I said
That's not alcoholics.
We have tendencies to be alcoholics around here.
No, maybe that's
We are
maybe
stable people
maybe that's
who
somebody's
work.
assumption
No,
of alcohol.
we have tendency to be alcoholics. Do we take care of our business and pay our bills? Of course.
That's right.
Yes.
But that's nothing to
Take
do with
care of
alcoholism.
kids.
No, exactly.
We make sure
That
that
has
food in the
nothing-
That has nothing to do with alcoholics.
That- that
That's
part-
your
We are
assumption.
there for the kids' events.
That's not that part has nothing to do with alcoholism. What I'm saying is, we can't keep anything in this house.
No, as far as
That's
drinks
not-
wise, no.
Yeah, okay,
See,
fine.
if you
But
wanna
that
talk-
doesn't
yeah,
mean
we're
that
talking about drinks. If you
If you want to talk about as
Yeah, I
far
said
as
tendencies. I didn't say you were. I said tendencies.
exactly, that's what I exactly.
I drank vodka because I had no more rum. I'm not a vodka
If they're
drinker.
not tendencies to be alcoholic, I didn't say you were alcoholic. I said
Yeah,
tendencies.
exactly,
I'm just saying it said alcohol.
And on that note, we're gonna end the show on this part.
Yeah, ain't nobody said about freaking alcoholics. Like I said, nothing goes to waste.
Nothing goes to waste. That's a rule in this house.
Exactly, yeah, don't play that in
Nothing
there.
goes to waste. So I want to thank you guys for coming on, and you did have plenty of beers. We're gonna do this next time we do this. Will be at my house, so you can try all the other beers.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
At my
And you're
house.
there, so you can't talk about drink this and that with your
I'll
friends.
give it to you. Yes. And then Drew will probably be there too. Next time you get to meet my co-host, a really good
Yeah,
guy.
wherever it is, man, bring all your friends, man. Doesn't matter, man.
And then
More the
so
better.
this is happening October 6th. We're watching the fight tonight, so I will bring more more information about that. We'll see. I got McGregor winning, but I do want Khabib to win, the Russian.
Oh, I saw that preview with Edward. Yeah.
All I know is that, don't sleep on, the underdog.
So that's the good funny thing about it. Depending on what sources you look at, there's different underdogs.
Yeah. You know me how I think about as far as individuals.
I think so. If I was gonna bet, if I was gonna put money on it, I put money on McGregor to win because that's the sure bet, right? That's, I think that, in my opinion, I think
Of
that's the sure
course.
bet. But I like Khabib. I want him to win, just to. I think it'd be good.
Well, you
Or-
mentioned Mabib. What's his name? Mabib.
Now I'm saying it wrong too.
No. Because anybody who knows what I'm talking about, don't underestimate anyone. That's basically what it comes down to.
Or it's just all a setup, and McGregor wants to retire, and he wants to retire the right way, and this is the kid to bring up right now.
This is someone that doesn't watch fighting.
Anyway,
I'm just saying.
before,
I'm just saying.
do not
McGregor's old.
underestimate
This is my-
anyone.
so-
It's time for him to retire. This is the best way
So
to
for
head
anybody
out.
wondered my personality and stuff like that, this is where I get how I act.
No, she doesn't. Yeah.
This is how my personality comes out in the
She
year.
doesn't get it. Yeah, that she doesn't get from me.
For the
Anything
love of God,
positive
just let him
wise,
finish. He wants
Yeah,
to
well,
close the show.
positive wise,
Let him close the show.
right here.
Okay, fine.
Let him finish
Go ahead,
that.
close the
No. So on that note, so like guys,
Jesus.
people always ask me where I get my personality from. This is the two, and then they get mad at me for acting the way they act. So on that note, I love you guys. I appreciate you watching. You have a good, safe weekend. Peace.